Namaste and Ad Astra everyone. It's World Space Week, not just a day, but a full week in which we as a species are celebrating spaceflight. So, as you might have seen in my previous videos, I am a huge space buff and astronomy is one of the most important sciences that we should pursue. Now, we have to ignite young minds to be curious about what lies beyond the confines of our little blue planet, of the little blue marble, the pale blue dot, as Carl Sagan put it, because it was a photo of Earth far away taken by one of the voyagers, in which we were just a pinpoint against the black backdrop of the universe. Now, space.com and the Planetary Society keep me up to date with everything that's happening in the space arena, so I suggest that you sign up for their email blasts. And there is a space economy summit as well. Now in Australia there is an expo about space exploration, and the space economy summit is discussing all sorts of things like asteroid mining, funding the frontier, and building the moon economy. Now Orlando, and November 5th to 6th is where the space economy summit will be held. The space expo, as I said, is in Australia. I think it's concluded now, but all these things remind me that there is money in space as well. So not something that was even considered about a decade ago, because it used to be assumed that all the taxpayer dollars and rupees that we are spending are not really coming into use. But from a long time, for a long time, ISRO has been providing meteorological data that assists farmers, and lots of communications is something that won't be possible without the satellites. And then there is solar cells technology that was developed to power spacecraft and now powers our homes and industries cleanly. So solar energy is something that I very much enthusiastically promote, because I think it's available in abundance and we just have to try and make use of it the best we can. Okay, coming to the space.com space updates, NASA had to furlough thousands because of the government shutdown in the United States. Serenity, the classic cult sci-fi comedy action series, was launched 20 years ago, was released 20 years ago, and the James Webb Space Telescope saw auroras on an alien planet. Auroras, of course, happen near the poles on Earth, the aurora borealis, which is the northern lights, and the aurora australis, which are the southern lights. And I think it should be on every space enthusiast's bucket list to see the northern lights in person at least once in their life. Mandalorian and Grogu. Grogu is the little baby Yoda, which served as one of the inspirations for the nickname of my baby daughter Advitya. We call her Gogu. So Mandalorian and Grogu released their first trailer, and it didn't give much away, but we are going to be looking forward to it. And the third interstellar object that we have identified crossing through the solar system is going to make a near approach to Mars. So the satellites that are around Mars in orbit are going to point their instruments at the 3I/Atlas object, as we have named it. The first was Oumuamua, which means a traveler from a distant land in Hawaiian, and the second one was Borisov. Let me just quickly check. Borisov, yeah. So 2I Borisov was the second one, and now 3I Atlas is the third interstellar object we have managed to observe. There must be millions more, but that's what we have to encourage the younger generation to find out for themselves, building upon the base that we have provided for them. SpaceX obviously already smashing the way reusable rocketry can be achieved, and lots of other companies are making headway in that as well. Indian space economy is rocketing literally, with Agni Cool Cosmos with their Agniban. Then there is Pixel with their Earth imaging satellites. Nisar, that just reminds me, was the most expensive satellite ever launched, collaboration between NASA and ISRO, and that is for calculating the receding ice sheets, the receding water, freshwater reserves of the world. And of course, we should try and minimize our carbon impact as much as possible. Sustainable development is the way to go forward, I think. And if you have good thoughts on that, please do share and let me know how you are making a positive impact for Earth. Then there is Dhruv Airspace, many more whose names I forget and who I am not aware of yet, but I shall definitely try and promote as many of them as I can, as many good folk do on X already. So this was, I guess, my way of saying that do celebrate the Space Week, World Space Week, because the final frontier, space, is where humanity needs to go in order to survive in the long run. Because on a galactic time scale, we are just a little pinprick like the pale blue dot. Alright, take care of our blue marble and goodbye, take care, namaste, Jai Hind.